I want to ask you, because the skeptics of mask and vaccine mandates have been accused of not believing in the science and attacking the science and attacking Dr. Fauci. It turns out, though, that the scientists were wrong. Am I right on that?
Yeah, I'm going to go with you again on that one too. Yes, you were right, and the reason is, and I myself, during our campaign, we've kind of highlighted this, and we've gotten a little bit of pushback because Dr. Fauci does it. Everybody says the scientists. Who the hell are the scientists? Quite frankly, they have yet to roll one out, and they have, nobody's publishing any type of papers that the scientists said this, and because it doesn't exist. Become this, as we know, this disease was politicized extremely. In a negative way, but it was politicized during the Trump administration, and it's become a very polarizing, has had a very polarizing effect, and become very polarizing on our society with the mask and the vaccines and all that. And you got one group of people trying to impose, really what it boils down to, you got one group of people trying to impose their will on another group of people. And their justification is the science. Everybody follow the science. You're like, I took science. Don't tell me. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, don't even, and they're getting lambasted for even questioning, which is which really is like the premise of science. You're supposed to question those type of this type of thinking or any type of thinking, question it, and then be able to defend your argument. So, and the way we've seen it play out, and like I said, we're 2-3 years in. We're novices at this anymore. We've seen it play out where people who've gotten 2 vaccinations and now boosted still were susceptible to getting the Omicron virus. And you've heard the Pfizer CEO. Heck, he's saying, there might even need to be a 4th vaccine a 4th booster coming up down the road. So it doesn't sound to me like and then he admitted that the first 2 shots may not be that effective. And this is all coming out after the fact, right? And it's a learning process. The entire world was blindsided, and science is constantly evolving with respect to theories and hypotheses about different things that they try. A lot of it is trial and error too. And I think the entire world is learning, but yet these people are talking as if they're the ultimate authority and they have the ultimate knowledge. And quite frankly, you're wrong once, okay, you're wrong twice, okay. But at this point, I don't think Dr. Fauci's credibility I don't think he has any credibility. I mean, certainly not with me, certainly not with the general public.
Well, all I know is the Houston Texans fired their football coach, their head coach, after just one season. This is far more than one season we're talking about on COVID, and I'm wondering why we don't fire people like Dr. Fauci. He's been wrong.
If you remember during the campaign, there is a time, and quite frankly, had President Trump been reelected, Fauci would have been gone. There was a time during the election as we were getting to election, Trump was getting fed up with him. He almost like sidelined him, and Joe Biden kind of doubled down on him. He goes, Fauci gets fired. We're going to rehire him. I remember that as if the guy said it yesterday. So the Biden administration went all in on Dr. Fauci because Dr. Fauci was really all in on on his administration during the campaign, and so. That's why he's still around. It's more as like and now the Biden administration went so far in on Dr. Fauci, they're almost one and the same. If the Biden administration gets rid of Fauci at this point, it would be a repudiation of everything they did along the way. It would almost be like, I'm telling you, yeah, we were wrong. And he's still, even though he lost a court case, he's still not, the entire administration is not ready or not prepared to say, you know what, we kind of maybe we made a mistake on this one, or maybe we pushed things a little too far, especially with all the mandates, because it's not really having the effect that we thought it would have. And nobody's man enough to say that, quite frankly.